Hello, everybody. Welcome to the new decade of 2020. It's January 1st. My name is Alex Will, and I decided to publish this audio video right away because I feel inspired. And how can you not start in a better way than spreading a very inspiring message? And I hope you do enjoy this video, and let's just get going. Every New Year's, you hear people talk about their New Year's resolutions. Everybody has the desire to feel some type of progress, wants to improve in their finances or spiritually or emotionally. Success can be defined in many different ways. Some people are just happy to have their inner spiritual peace. Some people want to have a happy, peaceful family. To some, it is success when they make $1 million, or others $1 billion. So as you can see, you can define it in many different ways. What I would like to share is the most important thing is that you feel fulfilled, that you enjoy what you're doing, enjoying who you are, and feel inspired. Because no matter how much money you make, no matter what you do, if you don't feel fulfillment in your life, I believe it's the ultimate failure. Everyone has a desire to feel more love, to be more successful in some area. And we cannot control the world on the outside, yet we can control the world on the inside of our mind. Yeah? So you can make that choice to be in a space that's beautiful. You don't have to live in Hawaii. You don't have to be on an island to feel that necessary. A lot of people strive to be happy. But I would like to use a better word, which is to be fulfilled. Yeah? Being fulfilled, meaning that you feel at peace within yourself, knowing that you strive for the best that you can be possible. The words I share with you come from a very sincere place. They come from my heart, and I believe those words that I live. Remembering back in the days when I immigrated to a new country, it was a very uncertain road, an open road, which I didn't know where it's going. All I remember is I had that vision and a dream that I'm this artist traveling the world, a stranger in a strange land with his guitar, singing for thousands of people on TV and meeting some of my favorite artists. And sure enough, years later, it did happen. Now, years ago when I said that to my colleagues and friends, they would laugh, including family. Most of people would have doubted it anyway. Even I had no guarantee and certainty how it will turn out. Important was I had the vision and the drive to achieve that certain goal. And I decided to take my guitar, busk on the street during the winter. It was minus 20 degrees in Europe. It was very cold during December. And I performed the entire year. And while some people still were laughing, they saw I didn't quit, I didn't give up. And it was challenging because those were the beginning days. And you want to feel encouraged. I just closed my eyes and saw myself on an open road. And sure enough, a year later, I collected enough money to get a ticket to travel the world. And it was literally an open road. I had the privilege to make the choice whichever direction I wanted to take. And that desire, that hunger was driving me so much that I made that commitment. And so you see, vision is everything. I'm sure many of you heard the phrase, when preparation meets opportunity, you'll find success. Well, if you think about it, it's pure scientific. It's not based on wishful thinking or good luck. Best example I could use is a pilot on an airplane. The pilot gets trained or conditioned a certain way to perform a certain way, learning how to take off, how to fly, and how to land that airplane safely no matter what the conditions are. The same thing with a box champion. Think of Muhammad Ali. He had a life strategy. He knew what he wanted, and he trained a certain way, to be conditioned a certain way. He was prepared emotionally, physically, and spiritually. When he went inside that ring, there was no guarantee. He could have got knocked out, or the opponent in the first round or in the 10th round. Nothing was certain. But because he was prepared a certain way, was able to get in, get out, and to become the champion who he was. The same thing with your life strategies. You are in control of your body and your mind, okay? Think of a roadmap. Understanding where you want to be. Imagine if the pilot of the airplane doesn't know where he's going, not knowing where to be. The chances are very slim in the middle of the clouds, in the middle of nowhere, knowing that that plane is going to land safely. You want to be in control of your inner state of mind. It takes not just vision and commitment, but also persistency. Yes, there are up and downs, obviously, and there's going to be times when you're frustrated because it doesn't go your way. But that's why you are prepared. You are conditioned and trained a certain way. You're prepared no matter what the circumstances are. You may not be able to control what's happening on the outside. People get hurt, relatives die, relationship end, we lose jobs, we lose money, we get sick. A lot of things in life can happen. What important is that you don't let that control your mind and your inner desires. Stay committed and stay persistent in what you want to achieve. One of the biggest mistakes is to base your life on certainty. If you put that on your top list, that you want certainty, a guarantee, most likely it'll be disastrous. Because how can you guarantee any outcomes in life other than what you're striving for? Obviously, you want to achieve certain goals and certain dreams. Yet, if everything is supposed to be safe, you're not going to take any risks. You're not going to take any chances. I would have never went to another country. I probably would have never even went on the street and performed if it was so safe. In fact, my own relatives always preached about safety, told me, no, you gotta have a secure income, you have to have a certain type of apartment, you have to have a certain type of job, and then also you have to have a certain retirement. Everything has to be safe. And yes, of course, it is good and important to make a certain amount of money to live. It's important to have some savings, some degree of security to be able to afford Medicare and to be healthy. Yet, if you look at your life as everything has to be safe and no mistakes can happen, you'll never take any risk. You'll never take any chances, and it will disable you. It will not enable you to go further to the top of the mountain. So don't be afraid of failure. Failure is not a bad thing. The best example I could use is when you go to a fitness gym. When you want to hit a certain muscle, you do a certain exercise, and you become more and more exhausted. But by the end of that rep, that last rep, that point of failure is what makes your muscle grow. Yes, because you go beyond it, and the next thing you know, you become stronger, and you see that muscle grow because the point of failure. So don't be afraid to fail, and don't be afraid to take a chance or a risk. I'm so grateful to be able to share all these words with you for the new coming year, 2020. I'm excited for you, and I look forward to inspire you more. I truly believe that you are here in this world to succeed and not to fail. The fact that you're here, you're breathing, you are present is evidence of success. Sometimes we look back to the past and we tend to regret. And I ask you, don't regret anything, just learn from the past and make the most out of it today, right now. There are so many people in this world, and I believe everyone is the same, unique. That's what I would say. There's no reason to feel self-sorry, to put somebody else on a pedestal, because everyone, every single one of us is capable to achieve success. It might be slightly different with everyone, but everyone has that opportunity. Everyone has that potential to reach to the top of the mountain. If you like to stay in touch with me, of course, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, Willpower, and also become friends with me on Instagram, Alex Willpower. So be in touch with me. Know that I have a lot more in store for you. I will let you know what's coming up. So stay blessed. Have a great 2020, and I see you guys soon.